This portion of the news is brought to you by Sun Oil Limited, fueling growth for people.
Now the news from the crime beat. Head of the Central Detective Unit, Superintendent Paul Roll, confirmed to ZNS News this afternoon that two men, a 20-year-old of Young Close and a 18-year-old of Cordo Avenue, will be arraigned in court tomorrow for the murder of Bahamas Information Services Deputy Director Latori Mackey. Mackey's body was found on the inside of a government-registered car around 4:30 a.m. last week Monday on Market Street and White Road. Police confirmed he was discovered with gunshot wounds to the neck. Police press liaison Officer Superintendent Stephen Dean credits public support and information for helping to crack this case.
Give us a tip, whether it seems insignificant. Public were responding to our clarion call of giving tips, and that was very supporting. And we want to say this not only germane to this matter here. We have other matters that we are actively investigating, other homicides. We want families to know that all their matters are a priority, and we should have breaking a number of those cases very shortly. Based on what we see on the horizon, a number of people will be hauled before the courts, and we want people to continue to bring those information to us.
Now, in light of reports of robberies, the Ministry of Foreign Affairs today issued a travel advisory to Bahamians visiting the Miami and Greater South Florida area to travel with extreme caution and care. Always travel around in groups and avoid remote and dimly lit areas. Bahamians are further warned to never leave valuables in your car, as the reported break-ins have been of valuables left in the trunks of cars. Additionally, travelers are advised to leave all travel documents, including airline tickets, police certificates, and passports, in a secured place such as a hotel safety deposit box. Bahamians needing assistance while in South Florida can contact the Miami office of the Bahamas Consulate General at 1-305-373-6295. Senators expected to meet tomorrow morning. It was this past Friday when bills to amend the Tariff Excise and Companies Acts were first read. The value-added tax bill intended to reform the country's tax structure was also read for a first time in the Senate on Friday. Government intends to implement the new tax on January 1st, 2015 at 7.5% after delaying the initial July 1st start date. Monday's Senate session starts at 9 a.m. And now this important note for all our viewers. Minister of Social Services and Community Development, the Honorable Melanie Griffin, has revealed that the national hotline number for crisis intervention listed in the phone book is incorrect. The numbers are 322-2763 or 422-2763. The minister made the announcement while speaking to parents and school children ahead of the start of the school year last night.
Unfortunately, somebody called me the other day and told me that they called the number and it was out of order. And I got right on my cell phone whilst I had the person on the landline and called the number, and I got through right away. And when we checked, we found that the number in the telephone book is wrong. And so the number in the telephone book is, they have moved around some of the numbers a bit, but the correct number is 322-2763, and we will try and make that change in the telephone directory.
And that does it for this portion of the news. Coming up, high school coaches want better facilities for school students to play in this new academic year. Our Julian Gibson is up next with sports.